outside of the Colts, man, we had a pretty good NFL games this week, man. Big shout out. My two shout outs are, I hate to say it, but Carson Wentz, he put down the Jaguars, right? He put down the Jaguars, and also Saquon Barkley might be back. He might be back, dude. Came out balling and came back against the Titans. That's massive for us. We tied the Texans and still first or tied for first in the AFC South. Too.
And nobody else won, right? And I did some parlaying, and Jacksonville was good for like the first couple of seconds, and then they let me down. But they came back a little bit, so I was excited. Could have won a couple grand. But Tyreek Hill mentioned McDaniels got some iron nuts in a wheelbarrow or whatever.
Yeah.
That Giants coach running that 2-point conversion, like it's the longest yard, and they going for the win. Fucking melons.
Dude. Yeah, here you go. What if, man, out of all the stuff we've talked about Frank Reich and kind of reckless, analytical guys, got the two guys on the sideline doing analytics. Here we are tying week 1. What if he goes for 2 on that to end the game? Not even go to OT, right? I mean, that's hard to think about, right?
It worked out for die with that being at the Texans, and because we had
momentum.
Does that make sense? Like,
yeah.
When you're the worst team in the NFL for the past 4 years, we'll say the Giants, roughly bottom 4, you make a statement against the top AFC team. You go for fucking 2. And you got a running back who's been hurt for 2 weeks or 2 years, excuse me. Mm-hmm. Get his confidence back up. Daniel Jones is like the Eli Manning again of New York. Get his confidence back up. He got the personality of Joe Flacco. So again, Frank Reich, and I don't want to sway away any viewers or anything, but it's a gladiator sport. God ain't gonna help you on a football field. You save that brand for home, and you be a fucking savage.
Exactly. That's where I'm at. I'm like, man, show some art. But I mean, we saw it time and time again last year where he kind of got a little reckless on, running a Wildcats reckless in itself. But we had some games last year. I'm like, damn, if we would have played a conservative, we might have won. But then I'm thinking, Sunday, if we went for it, we would have had the win. So it's a hard medium. And I know Chris Ballard, him and Frank are like 2 peas in a pod, man. Like they're never. I mean, I think if one goes, they both will. But
hell no,
that could be a very hot take.
Chris Ballard is a savage himself. And look at Detroit down there losing by Detroit. Is not some team to take lightly right now.
Hey, what's his name? D Swift. I mean, he balled. He balled, man. I mean, hey, they're saying in the NFL recap, man, they're saying they could potentially make a playoff run. I'm like,
I'm going to put this on record. Before we started this podcast 2 weeks ago, I had told you the Steelers are going to win the AFC North, and I said I got the Lions competing for the NFC North, and those are my 2 sleeping teams.
All right. Hey, so I was on the No Horsing Around podcast with Steven and Zach. Shout out. We were talking last week. What do you think the standings are for the AFC South come end of season?
Week 1, tough week. Titans lost. Derrick Henry got blown off his fucking feet, my guy.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry don't leave the ground, and he left.
I saw that. That was what was that, cornerback or a D-back?
Exactly. Tannehill, kind of shitty week. No A.J. Brown. That shows his true colors, but there's nobody to rely on.
Exactly.
So Texans are going down. There ain't no way I'm going Texans. Maybe we'll say 4-12 or 4-13 now, whichever one it is. I'm going to put Jacksonville damn near like a 8-8. I got Jacksonville being pretty not bad, depending on the schedule. I got to take a look at it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going Colts.
You're going Tennessee and Colts, man.
And I'm going to say that just because Matt Ryan is a competitor, Jonathan Taylor's a competitor.
Quentin Nelson competitor.
More skills position wise that can take over the game.
Yeah.
Matt Ryan is no Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning would tell Tony Dungy to pound fucking sand. We're running this play.
Yeah.
Right. And we're going to win this football game. Matt Ryan may not be able to do that, but with Darius Leonard back and Matt Ryan on both sides of the ball, I mean,
look at
week 3 will tell. Week 3 will be my trajectory of that.
Hey, new quarterback, new system, new team, right? I mean, look at Russell Wilson. He had some, interviews today of, hey, if we went for it, we could have done this. You're paying this guy $200+ million, right? But I don't think they have, him and Matt Ryan on a new team. I don't think they have that voice yet, to be honest. Week one, new team, like, hey, coach, fuck off, man. Like, I gotta run. We're gonna run this play, right? So I think it'll come in time, like you said, like week 3, week 4, we'll start seeing the true confidence, man. Teams starting to get settled. It's unfortunate to see the injury report today for the Colts, but I mean, yeah, Kenny Moore on there. You had Darius. He was actually in full pads today, which is good. Or full practice. So it's just like typical Colts, man. You start getting week 1, week 2 in, it's like, here come the injuries, man. So I'm hoping
we did good.
Let's stay healthy.
8 game. Well, how many was like a 5-game winning streak like last year, right?
Yeah, I think it was 5 games, something like that. Yeah.
I'm okay with us starting out even, like a 2-2. I'm cool with that. We can't fall to 1-5, or we can't do what we did last year. We cannot.
We can't play catch up. That's the thing. We cannot play catch up. We cannot be like, hey, let's lose 3 divisional games in the first 4 or 5 weeks of the season. Like, we got to hit the ground running. And I'm telling you, they're going to be hungry. They are going to be extremely hungry for this Jaguars game, man. I'm excited to see it. Favorites. Let's do it.